welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to show you my makes from last month, which is May. I made 4 things, or actually 3, but the 4th is just half finished, but I can show it to you anyway. So yeah, I begin with the thing that took the most time and which is by far my most elaborate make. A trench coat. It's the Londres trench from Orageuse patterns, I think they are pronounced, and it's yeah, it's made out of soft shell fabric because why not? I just wanted a jacket out of soft shell fabric and I wanted to make this trench coat, so I just combined it. Because as a sewer you can make whatever you want, and I wanted to have something like this. So it has long sleeves and cuffs on the end of the sleeves, which are not included in the pattern, but I had too much sleeve, so I just followed them up to this shape. It has bust darts and has pockets, and the pattern actually includes a pattern for a jacket and a coat, and I made something in between. So I took the pattern for the coat and shortened it. How short this got was basically limited by the amount of fabric I had, because I had bought way too less fabric. I never buy enough fabric, but this time it was really hard to actually get just my pattern outfit. I actually had to put the collar together out of several pieces, kind of patchworking it. But overall I really like it, and I like the way it sits on me, and how I can tie it either at the front to close it or on the back to make it look a little bit more flattering when it's opened. And I haven't worn it so far because we already have a pretty hot summer here, but I'm eager to test it out, and since it's soft shell it should be relatively waterproof and warm. The only thing about this make which has quite annoyed me through sewing it was the fabric, because this stuff is not easy to sew with, or probably I just didn't have the right needles for it. I tried basically everything I had. I tried jeans needles, usual needles, like normal ones, and I tried stretch ones because this stuff is a little bit stretchy, and I tried some for leather, and the basic needles were the ones who worked the best. But there are pieces like these flaps which I sewed and the top stitching turned out perfectly, and then there were pieces like here around the collar. It just skipped stitches sometimes, and yeah, so I had to kind of go with hand stitching through some of the parts. It just wouldn't work with the machine, but it had worked before, so I don't know why. And I changed the needle. I put in a fresh needle at some point because I couldn't stand it anymore how it looked, but it looked completely the same. So I was a bit frustrated with this make, but I am happy I have done it now. I choose to not line it because this fabric is already so thick and it has a fleece inside, and I wouldn't want to put anything over this fleecy inside because it feels gorgeous. And yeah, that's basically it about this coat. After I made it, I had to find something quick and easy to gain my motivation back, and yeah, just something which gave me some instant gratification, and I choose to make another Nielsen Rowan top, and that's it. And I'm sorry it is so wrinkled. What I did was I cut a lower and a little bit wider neckline because I like my v-necks to go a little bit deeper down, and then I drafted patch pocket, put it onto here, because without the pocket it simply looked way more boring than I had intended for it to be. So I kind of had to put something on there to make it a little bit more interesting. And then I even finished the bottom, well, with another strip of this lovely floral fabric. I still have some of this fabric left and some of this fabric left, and I will make another top out of it. That top will be a raglan top. I already cut it out, and this fabric will be in the middle, and this white one will be at the sleeves. Then I began with another big project, which I just noticed isn't finished before I record the vlog, and it's a bikini, and this is the bottom piece, of course, and yeah, I kind of self-drafted this and just took underwear I liked, and then I realized I had to make it a lot bigger because this stuff is not overly stretchy. As you see, here are pins, and I have to finish all the edges or probably just leave them like this because I think this looks nice too, and this fabric doesn't fray, so maybe I'll just leave them like this. And this is also fabric I got on my recent shopping trip to my local fabric shop, and I just like this fabric so much, and I walked past it a few times already. It's been sitting in the shop for some time now, and I already thought, what a pretty fabric. This is kind of stunning and so different from everything I just made or had bought or saw, and I never bought it because I didn't know what to make out of it. So that time I got a piece of it, and first my plan was to make a bomber jacket because I have a bomber jacket on my Make 9 list, and I was eager to cut that out, but for some reason these bikini pieces came into my mind and I swapped my plans. So yeah, since I don't know if this fabric will bleach out or react somehow in the salt water or in the water of a pool, I don't know if I will actually wear this in the water or just use to lay in the sun. I need 2 bikinis anyway. However, the black fabric is real swimsuit lycra fabric, and I have another meter of this, I guess, which I will then make the bikini out of. I can go swimming with. So I will make 2 sets of bikinis for my summer holidays, and yeah, this is just the first quarter of the project, and I guess in July or August you'll see the rest of them, or probably after my holidays, at least after my holidays. So yeah, excited about this one and having to finish it. And then we have one other thing which I was really excited about of making, and which I actually made at the beginning of June, but since I don't know how long it will take me to record the vlog for June, since I just recorded the vlog for April 2 months later than it was supposed to, I'll show you it now because then I can Instagram it. So it's the Lulu dress from So Over It in this pretty floral fabric from John Caldor, and I totally love this make. And I put a button here which is made of thread, and yeah, it's made by me because I didn't want to buy a button. I made this actually as a pearl a few years back, I think, and just found it in my stash and thought it would be perfect. And the pattern is great. It's the first So Over It pattern I actually saw. I can't tell you how much I like it, and it is a stunning dress. I really love how it looks, and I didn't buy a So Over It pattern before because I am quite curvy, at least compared to Lisa, and the patterns are obviously made for, or most of them, for someone with more a straight figure like her, because she designs them. It's just natural that she designs patterns that suit her figure. And also they have a lot of dresses. Half of their patterns are dresses, I guess, and I don't actually wear a lot of dresses, so I didn't bought a pattern of them before. And then this came in the PDF club last month, and I really had to get it, but because the way she styled it with sneakers on the front cover of the pattern is a lot more my style than the usual So Over It pattern, so I got this, and I also got the Eve dress with it, and I'm eager to make that up as well. But about the Lulu dress, it is made for a straight figure as well. So what I did was I inserted, don't know if you can see it, yes I think you can see it, a channel here on the inside, just another strip of kind of bias binding made out of this fabric, and then I will still insert a proper drawstring here, and I made 2 holes here, and now you can tie it in the waist, and it looks much more flattering on my figure now, and I love this dress. This was quite an easy hack to make it appropriate for me. And for those of you who haven't tried out a Sew Over It pattern yet, if there should be anyone, I can only recommend it. The instructions were very clear. They had written everything in there that you need to sew the pattern, and it worked out beautifully. It fits beautifully. I added an inch at the bottom, I guess, but its actual length would look great, I guess, on me as well. But yeah, I just sometimes prefer my dresses to be a little bit longer. So that were all my makes for May. I hope it was informative and entertaining for you to watch this, and I guess I'll see you soon with either my sewing plans, or if it's already that late, with another makes video for June. So if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I want to say to you all a big thank you for your support and for watching my videos. Have a lovely day and bye. See you soon, I hope.